Body Blazers presents Wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest. Today we have, I do believe Harold is up here at the 11 o'clock spot and Angel fired at the small 9, and they'll be facing off against Ricky Dicky Doo and his ally Startale. Startail over at the 12 o'clock spot, which is good news bears for him. Ricky Dicky Doo, he definitely not so fortunate in his spots, is going to be crammed in between Herald and Angel Fire. So already some discussion on between Angel Fire and Harry on who shall have that 9 o'clock spot, but unfortunately for both of them, the 9 o'clock spot is Ocupado. So there you can see the colors. Big shout out to Talrand as well as Dills, who is not dilly dallying in his presentation of these games. Ooh, the rack's off on Ricky Dicky Doo. Not able to prevent that from happening, so he's going to get himself a nice little wall off there, unbeknownst to him that Angel Fire is already hatching a nefarious scheme at the 9 o'clock spot. Likely going to be making some cannon towers there to pulverize his opponents' chances of mining. Startail living the dream over there at the 12 o'clock spot, however. He's got the Lebensstrom. He's just, or living space, I should say. To do as Startail is wont to do. Ooh, catapults is what's on the table for Angel Fire. Angel Fire, he's one heck of an Ohioan Warcraft 2 player, and he's going to be putting his Wiki Warcraft 2 skills on display right here for you on Nan Han Chen's Twitch TV, which is good enough for me, because I have gotten many a games off here, so special thanks to Dills for putting this Wiki Warcraft 2 game of awesomeness here. Startail bringing the humans to the table. Woo woo! He's not only coming over here with a footman to help his ally out. His ally's gonna be doing a bit of a wall off. Gonna trap that human on the inside, it looks like. Not a bad life for the footman, though. He'll be able to kick back and relax until the imminent doom of the combined forces of Angel Fire and Herald come knocking. So the footman just gonna patrol around and see what he can see. You need to run, says Startail. Well, ooh, catapults incoming, the artillery gonna be doing the chop out as is expected when a player is going to be doing some running. Oh, Angel Fire with the sweet. He says, you should be mining hard. Wow. Angel Fire wants to know why his opponent isn't mining hard. Ha! Because there's catapult fiery balls of doom landing here. So there's the chop out. The peons escape to freedom, but not a whole lot of mining hard happening up there at the 11 o'clock spot, as Harold has had a barracks placed in his optimal mining regions. So the 9 o'clock are going to be exterminated in the near future, but Startail's looking pretty good. He's got the bright economic future ahead of him, and he's gonna have to wear some sunglasses because, ooh-wee, that future is that dang bright. Gonna need some shades. Meanwhile, down there at the 5 o'clock spot, it seems a hidden sneaky base from Ricky Dicky Doo. He, gonna be setting up shop at a very easily walled off spot at the 5 o'clock spot. Not a bad idea. Meanwhile, it seems that Startail is ominously poising his forces below the small nine. And this spot in the Garden of War is so intense that we gotta laser focus our attention on this black spot, which is gonna be awesome in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna go be looking around the map now again. That was not dilly-dallying. That was rather just an interesting spot for us to be staring at. Tier number 2 on the table, and that's the mid-game here, underway for our hero, Angel Fire. I wonder what will be in store for our heroes. Stay tuned to find out, or go ahead and hit that fast forward button, whichever tickles thy fancy. Angel Fire, is that a farm? No, it is indeed an ogre mound, so death and decay on the way, or maybe just an ogre rush. Might even want to just steamroll right ahead towards bloodlusted ogres, as Startale is not going to be having any such technology in the future, as he is indeed playing humans. Interesting game. And what wacky is that? A hidden expansion at the 12 o'clock spot? No, it's the 2 o'clock spot. Angel Fire, you wacky daredevil, you building yourself an expansion right where Startale needs to expand to. Oh, but wait, there's the dwarves. Is it the counterwolf? No, doesn't get the counterwolf in time. The footman streaming towards victory. And this is just a jaw-dropping event as the Peon Defense Squad gets down trying to take down these footmen, but just so many footmen. Wow, my knickers have been knocked clean off as well as my socks. I can't believe it. Startale not content to sit around and wait for bloodlusted ogres. He's gonna take it to his opponent right here, right now. And there's a bit of a defense, trying to nice defense indeed, actually. And here's some groups, but wait, another dwarf just gonna add punishment to the pain that's already there. Tier number 3, relentlessly pursued by Angel Fire, but this game, ladies and gentlemen, is just outstanding. Can't believe it. Yellow pouring in with more footmen. Can you believe it? But the hidden expansion still financing his war. Wiki Warcraft 2 awesomeness. The guard tower is now complete, but it's gonna be completely and utterly destroyed by the sheer amount of footmen. And he'll DK, says Angel Fire. Gonna be using his economic advantage to his advantage. But look at the tier number 3 on Startale. He's definitely setting himself up for future victory. And there we see it, the ominous placement of the gnomish inventor. And finish 9, says Angel Fire. Not a bad idea, but looks like Startale has firmly and unequivocally put himself in the driver's seat of this game. Here comes a gnomish inventor, and that's going to be able to scout around on the map. Maybe he'll even be able to scout out that 2 o'clock spot, as he is indeed doing now. So a footman or a peasant, ill-fated, and he's going to discover the 2 o'clock spot. The knights move out to ride towards victory. And this, my friends, is gonna be a G, as the guard towers are there, but such a well-placed hidden expansion right where his opponent wants to expand, and that is gonna spell GG. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Angel Fire says, come on, man. Harold says, dude, why are you putting your expansion right there where everybody and their mother and their mother's mother can see it and send postcards? A dragon is here to help defend, but will it be enough? No, not likely. As Startale is beautifully bearded warrior, the tales of this man's beard has really just fulfilled itself in a self-fulfilling legendary legend. And Ricky has actually decided to make a comeback here, but I think this might just be a G, a G. Here comes a few grunts and ogres from Harold. Angel Fire said, come on, and come on, indeed he did do. So here's a nice little Ricky Dicky. He's decided to build a tower there, and here's the 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But look at the defenses on that guy. W-O-W, all in caps lock. It's a death and decay, however, and they're gonna make a last-ditch effort to bring their opponents down a notch or two. But this is gonna be a GG, or will it? You didn't get the gold, says Harold. Bit of arguing between these two fine Warcraft 2 players. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. I want to thank my sponsors, Body Blazers, as well as the Troglart and TerrorCon from Clan Absolute Synergy, and Dills, who has not been dilly-dallying much in his watching of this Wiki Warcraft 2 extravaganza. Here, look at the chop-in on Harold. He's going to be doing a sneaky chop-in, but Startale going right up there for the touchdown, Blizz. And there you see it, but the peon pole was ever so quick, and he was able to punch that mage in the face. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the chop-in. Ken Harold single-handedly with a peon who chops his way to victory. There it is. Bloodlust still not arrived, but he needs to get in there. Just mere moments away. The ogres come streaming in, and it's gonna be payback, ladies and gentlemen, as peons are now about to be punched in the face with the greatest of esteem from these ogres. Look at that. GG says nothing. And Blizz is very rapid there, but he's going to have to destroy his own mining in order to get these ogres dealt with. And there's the explosion on the main mine. And Harold has really done a fine job of pulling himself back into this game. What a nail-biter of a game. OMG. All in lowercase, because this is the Invis sneaking through the enemy's offensive lines and dodging peons who he might get stepped on by and moseying on all his way over there. What a confident mage, indeed, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the power of invisibility. Wiki, Warcraft 2 at its finest. A bit of back and forth as so many peons being destroyed here. Startale now up against the ropes here. His base is being destroyed. Can Ricky Dicky do what is needed to be done in order to pull Startale and Ricky Dicky do back into this game? Or will this be a GG in the favor of Harold and Angel Fire? The excitement, the action, only to be found on War2. Are you kidding me? This is incredible. Big thanks to Dills for posting this on his Twitch TV channel. So Red has now surrendered. It's all down to Harold. Will Harold pull himself back up by his bootstraps? And will he maybe even get his rain boots on? And those boots were meant for walking, but that's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna run and leave the game up to Ricky Dicky Doo and Startale. What an incredible game. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time. Gonna be another awesome game here. The Invis, such a sweet maneuver, too hot to handle, and as expected. So here's a bit of a fast forward into the future, as Ricky Dicky does what a Ricky Dicky needs to do in order to win this game. He's got the Bloodlust. Harold still trying to keep himself in, keep himself alive, and keep himself relevant. But here, another mage, and there's gonna be the G, a G. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen. Shout out to the Troglord.